Mysticraven. Alright guys, I'm going to do a little bit of gameplay, but I just wanted to give a reminder to the ESO Plus members. The event is going on that starts today for the next 6 days. Every day you log in, you earn a crown crate if you have an active paying ESO Plus. So if you have an active ESO Plus, please remember to log in every day for the next 6 days. 1 second. Alright, so we're going to go ahead. I'm going to do a couple little Battlegrounds here. I've been shaking the rust off the Nightblade for a minute here. Just doing Battlegrounds. I haven't been in Cyrodiil much lately. A lot of upcoming changes with Battlegrounds. So Battlegrounds on PTS now will be separated queues for pre-mades and also for pugs, which is really good because it separates competitive play from casual play. I feel like they're also starting to do some incentives with the new motif system. It still needs some work, especially trying to, make it worthwhile for players to be competitive in Battlegrounds. I feel like if they put, separate that a little bit better, you're going to see a lot more. It's going to the base game now, Battlegrounds, so it won't be behind Morrowind. Really good plus right there. So I'm really liking that. So we're probably going to see a lot more queues, things like that. I hope they start expanding on the what Battlegrounds offer, as far as like map sizes and objectives. Yo Todd, what's up? I was listening to your stream on the way home earlier and I wanted to say Nordic. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I was just, I was kind of playing around. I'm like, we could make it in ES, but yeah, Norwegian, Nordic. Yeah, I remember Nordic track, like that's one thing I remember as a kid. So definitely, Nordic. I agree. So I still like the Nordish. So I know it's not correct, but anyways. So I feel like there's a lot of things that's going to be positive with the upcoming battleground play. I'm really looking forward to it. There's so much. I think that this is going to introduce. Now, as far as mapping goes, I would anticipate all the maps are going to be accessible regardless of what you have. So that's something to be addressed. I feel counterplay in the game's going to be getting better. There's a couple of things with each class that need some slight adjustment to make each class a little bit more competitive to close those gaps. But as far as majority of the gameplay, it does keep very close. And as far as like the numbers, how they're going across the board, the thing about it is, like shield stacking. I feel like shield stacking, the light attack spams are going to help break down some shields. Is it going to resolve the problem? No, because when you take a look at players just dueling in Somerset, whatever, shield stacking is still a major problem, especially if you're a stam DPS facing down Magicka and you have no cloak system, you have no way of dropping those shields. That's a big problem, and if they can CC on top of it, you're kind of screwed. So I feel there are some issues. I quit playing Blade a while ago. As a matter of fact, I didn't even, at one time I played dual wield on this Blade, so I still have to get like my 2H unlocked still in this dude, because I used to play Blade dual wield. But I used to play Blade all the time between Magicka and Stamina, and I just got tired of, I guess the cheesiness of it after a while. It just kind of went like, out loud, yeah. Hey, again, Mystic. Any baby news yet? No baby yet. So she goes back. She could be due any time. If she doesn't deliver by Friday, they will induce. So that was the updated news. So we'll see. Let's see if we're facing a pre-made. I don't think these guys are pre-made, but I guess a 4v3 v3. This is the problem. This is another thing I don't like. I feel like they need to address this pre-starting this, especially when you're outnumbered. but it could be a pre-made. I can't wait till pre-mades and pugs are separated in Battlegrounds. I really can't, because if you're a pug, there's a slight chance of you winning, but majority of the time you lose. Majority of the time. So once again, I'm in domination. So I want to try to minimize encounter as much as possible. Now I am on the Nightblade, so I want to try to back cut the flags as much as possible. We'll start off probably together. I'm going to do a dodge roll, and I'm going to get that major expedition. Do another dodge roll. Don't let that fall off. Get on the point. Never go center. Let them fight over it. Okay, I'm going to stealth up so they don't see me, just in case. Right there. There they go. We're going to do a hard dodge roll, and we're going to start recapping. Okay, I'm going to do another dodge roll, get that major expedition. Keep that up. Cloak it out. There's teammate. Going to get on so we get the fast cap. Notice we're taking all the outside points first. That'll give us a huge advantage on lead jump. Okay, now we're going to go ahead. I'm not really caring about the middle because I know the conflicts are going to be there. So we're going to start up on the guards. Shield stack. Frozen. Nice. Shield stack, perfect example there. The CC was really good. He did CC a perfect timing. Shield stacking, once again, you're not going to be able to break down the shield stack. It's a problem. People say when it's at the defensive, here's the issue. The shield stack, right, mitigates too much damage. Okay, we're going to see a conflict. Depending on how many there is for the conflict, you'll see them. They're all pushed together. They're not even paying attention to the point. So we're going to cap it up. Keep the buffs up just in case somebody comes in. Okay. We'll start working on those back cuts. Power in numbers. Don't want to be too grouped. You don't want to zerg up. Okay, I'm going to avoid that big zerg. See, all that is just a waste of points for me. Green's capping up well. Purple's being dumb, and that's why they're losing. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm gonna let this one go. There's a... Okay, it's friendly. He's down. I'm outnumbered. No CP. This is some situation do not want to get hemmed up in.
They've taken the point. They've captured the point. A momentary setback. They've taken the point.
Okay. Alright. Go, 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 go.
We have taken the point! They have seized the point! My blade demands vengeance! They've captured the point! The point is on! They have seized the point!
God dang it. Don't want to get caught up too much.
But will it be enough?
Oof. Gonna try to avoid that. If I'm dead, I can't get points. Shit. Gonna backtrack over here. A little low on stam. Play a little precautious. Nice spot. Okay, I'm gonna do a roll dodge just to kind of, just in case he jumps me. Get that infection on him.
We captured the point!
Okay. Okay.
We seize the point!
Let's go. Woo! That's how we do it! It's what we do! It's what we do! Come in, we get it. I'm avoiding conflicts on Dom. Big, big thing. Avoid, avoid, avoid. Hey guys, what's up, Snoop? I've been getting a lot of complaints and pugs because my Stam Warden DPS. Who said Wardens are weak? I have no idea, dude. They aren't. Stam Wardens are great. Yep, they are badass. I never had any luck with Shieldbreaker. Yeah, definitely. The one in Oblivion damage kind of build counter shield stackers. Yeah, but the Oblivion's kind of weak. MVP Mystic, thank you, David. The thing about it is, okay, you can't mitigate Oblivion damage. And that's true. And Shieldbreaker you can spam. I think Shieldbreaker is going to be really good with the upcoming changes with the light attacks. So when we see a break in the shields, you're going to deal a lot more damage to the shield players. The problem of it is it doesn't address the issue of spillover damage. And that's the problem with shield stacking. I mean, we get the reduction by half with shields. But if you're running two shields, it's almost like a full end mitigation for one shield. So it's like, to me, that's kind of the problem with, you know, there's no counterplay to it. There's no way other than using Shieldbreaker or literally trying to get them drained. So poisons really come in handy to drain their resources to drop it. And you have to out-sustain that. And if they run a CC on you for Sorks, I'll admit it. I'll be the first to cough it up. I run shield stacking on my Sork. Why? because it's hard to penetrate it. I could take on more players through the shield stacking system. You know, and as a Nightblade, the only thing I'm trying to do is what? Drop them when their shield's down, because they can't see me. So if they don't keep the shields up, and I get a drop when that shield isn't up, I'm going to get the kill, which is really nice. But not every class can do that. For Stamplar, though, it's about the pressure, right? Same thing with the DK. It's all about keeping a pressure applied and to interrupt them prior to applying the stack. So that becomes the way to try to beat down shield stacking players, right? If you're going to play a Stam DK or a Stamplar, you know, to keep the pressure applied. And when Stam DK, a good Stam DK and a good Stamplar are up in front of a Sork's face is when they're more productive. Why? Because they're going to try to mitigate the damage through mitigation, through resistance, and then they're going to go ahead and what? Keep applying pressure to reduce the time amount of shield stacking. So that's how you have to play it. But once again, a good Sork is going to do what? Throw down the mines, keep the close game out of reach. So if the close game's out of reach, it's crazy. Also, I've been seeing some mage blades throw down the fiery trap, the rune, the fire rune, and it hits. Like, it's pretty nasty as far as a nice, setup to, close in that gameplay. 1 second. I'm going to mute this. Okay, I guess dinner's done. Anyways, so we don't look like we're in a pre-made here. We got Capture the Relic. So, usually we want to keep guards 2 in and 2 out. Two guard and 2 go. It's how you typically want to play Relic. So I use a little guard on the first one on the blade.
I hope I make it through this.
Now, as a blade, one thing I want to do is I want to keep out of detection area sight, knowing that they're either going to come on this side or they're going to come off to this side. Okay, no one looks like they're going there. Look like they're all guarding. So I'm going to go see if I can take a snag. Okay, I'm going to approach very precautiously. You'll see the runes. Sork. It's a good play. He's going to shield stack. It's going to keep me up. Good play. I want to keep out of those mines. Now this is where he's going to shield stack. Okay. We got the Sork out of there. Now I'm in trouble. Fuck. I'm not going to be able to recover. As you guys can see what I did with the Sork there. Okay. I don't want to get near the mines, right? So I want to play far from the mines as possible. If the Sork was smart, he would have stayed in center to the mines. Unfortunately, got a little whatever. The shield stack, I have to keep the pressure up. It's the only way to drop the shields. It's the only way we're going to be able to drop. Now, these guys were getting a little sloppy. They went too much. Somebody went, tried to grab, and it cost us. Both teams scored except us. So we got a healer. Could be, yeah, it's a hybrid, a Templar tank. Oh my god, they're so gross. Argonian, even worse. Please nerf Templar tanks. I love my Templar tank. He's just really gross. So I'm just going to stay here. I want to stay in position. Anticipating Nightblade to come up, stealth, in cap, Stun. It's a boring play. There he is. It's a warden. Don't get behind the subterranean assaults. Gonna fear him. Bite. God dang. It was a smart play. Did that give me credit? Yeah, give me credit. Or no, it didn't. Got the assist on it. Oh well. Gonna let these guys try to run up. I'm not worried about flag cap on whatever, but I definitely got to play the guard position.
Quick, grab the relic back.
Come on.
Keep a grip on that relic. Somebody pick up the relic.
Here they come. Okay, we're gonna score it up. Good score.
We've taken the relic.
It's about the W at the end of the day. Do what you got to do to get that W. Keep them off the flag. Run.
Impossible.
How the fuck did they get the fucking... Oh my god, my team, I had 3 people here, and the one still gets it. Oh my god! Fucking... Dude! Get the fucking Templar out of here. The Templar should be going somewhere else. He's a sucky guard. He should be actually fucking going getting. I should... You should have 2 DPS here. Fucking bullshit, man. Come on. Go get something. Either that or guard. Let me go get it. Got him. Not gonna chase. All right. God dang it, no!
Grab the relic back.
bastards! Now you just done pissed me off! My team is fucking up so bad! I'm trying. Now this other team's gonna... It's the one aspect to this whole game I hate. I'm stuck in that CC. Fuck! Fuck you, yay, man. Guard or get the fuck out! Let me fucking run up something. Jeez. Oh my god. They can't even fucking guard. The two other dudes are sucky ass runners. Actually the fucking worst I've ever seen. Let's see if I can pull it off. Okay, I'm gonna avoid the conflict. Yeah. Okay. Well, if they can't guard, why aren't they just getting it? Somebody do something. Oh my god. I'm a sitting duck for a blade right here. Come on. Oh my god. It is pug life. Go! Do! Oh my god. Nothing I can do. Okay, I'm gonna do a roll dodge. I'm gonna stay right between this Sork. I'll use this pillar as a loss point. Right there. There's the blade. They're all on me. No guards. All four on me. That's a turnover. You guys suck. You guys suck. Certain people should not be in Battlegrounds. Shouldn't be here. They shouldn't have anything to do with it. Fucking A. Shit. Tell ya. Shit's real. Shit is real. Shit is real. Jeez. Okay, hey all, what is this event about? Sorry, just joining. Okay, so if you have ESO Plus active, right? You log in daily for the next 6 days, so you can earn a crown crate a day for just having a paid active ESO Plus. It has to be paid. So there is a free trial of ESO Plus going on, but you don't earn crown crates unless you're a paid ESO Plus member. So that's how that works with the event currently. So, alright, so I'm going to probably try to do one more here. So big points out to whatever. Oh, I forgot to turn in my my stuff. Let me do that really quick.
Well, but complete your.
All right. So we'll go ahead and we'll queue it up. And I think to the core game, this is going to be a pretty, you know, it's going to be a good addition to the PvP. So 3v3v3 or 4v4v4 is really intense, especially since you don't know which, like, if you're going to get ganged up on, if you're going to go ahead and get a good team that can play, coordinate well. And I think as a player, as a PvPer myself, sometimes I like to play pre-mades, but I hate slaughtering pugs. And then as a pug player, I really want to be challenged with, you know, tactics and strategy. I feel like a good PvPer will adapt to a pug situation. Where pre-made, I don't necessarily discredit the players. I just don't think that they're capable of playing at the same competitive level when they're with randoms. So, and to me, adaptation becomes important. How you're going to adapt as a PvPer to the scenario. So that to me becomes why I enjoy Battlegrounds, and especially pugging. The things I've always taken very serious in MMOs was I was a hardcore Battleground player more than anything. I did raids and I was a raider, but always came back to being a BGer for me no matter what. And seasoned Battleground players, you know, no matter what game you go in, adapt to tactics and strategies. And that's where I feel like it separates the mentality for players to understand what's going on in the game, what's going on in your team, and how you can try to, you know, whatever. So this is Deathmatch. I can't make any promises. I have hit and misses on Deathmatch depending on who I'm against. Because there are really good Battleground players on this platform. If you're under a pre-made, it's pretty much a wipe. So I'm in a pug. So I already know I'm pugging it. So now it becomes the question, are we against other pugs or are we against pre-made? Pre-made, you can pretty much guarantee your little ass you're going to get screwed. So it looks pretty, you know, like we're good to go. And I never worry about CP. So, like, Hood here is 439. I don't care. Havoc's 334. CP means nothing in Battlegrounds. Another reason I really like no CP, right? Nobody can use that as a crutch. There's no crutching to that. But, you know, how many times my teammates die, you know, and I die, that could be an issue. So, as a Blade, I definitely want to put myself in position. I'm running Skeletrack, so I want to get the CC effect off, especially if they stay tight. A lot of death matches like stay tight. It kind of goes against the Blade. If you can break them out into two, you have a better chance to get them down. And I'm using sheer venom, so I'm very cancerous and very cheap and cheesy as fuck. Okay, so we already have a disadvantage given the fact that the Fire Drakes have 4, every other team has 3. So I'm going to cloak it out. I don't want to go in the middle. That's kind of where I don't want to be. See, a lot of people are already coming in. Make sure nobody followed. See, or you already can tell they're already... So what I want to do is start infecting people. You can see my one teammate died. He went in the middle. Not a good idea. Especially when you're already outnumbered. Okay. So we're going to take a look at our points. See where our teammate's at. Nobody's running middle yet. Kind of really cool aspect when you can get some people up here. Get some easy kills. Everybody's out and about. Okay, easy kill right there. Okay, another easy one. Keep that sheer venom on. That Skeletrex can proc. You can see him, he's double stacking his shields. Out of resources. We're going to duck back here. Okay, they finally got me. Got that finish off with the sheer venom. I'm already 4-1 for my team. They're going to try to stay close. Okay, I'm going to use this point. I'm going to see if I can get up here. Fear him. They're staying way too tight. Gonna duck out. Blades, that DK is going to get me good. See, they're all swarming in. So it's, you know, same thing. Divide, you know, divide and conquer. Just the way it goes. It's nature of the beast. Okay, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to cloak out. Same aspect. We want to try to do the same thing to these guys. See how it's giving chase? Okay, we got him. Don't chase, they'll get killed. Sometimes it's better just to let them go. Okay. Try to stay in a tight group. That's pretty good, but you don't want to get CC together. So you kind of want to spread out a little bit. Okay, that's gonna hurt for a minute. Okay, we're gonna recoup a little bit. Saw me up here, so he's looking for me. Gonna come up here, lost that dude out. Gonna cloak out. Nothing I could do. Got him infected pretty good. 8 kills. Leading the pack here. It's not too bad. Not too shabby. I can't make up for what my team's lacking, though. So I never anticipate that I'm going to walk out with, you know, a win on these type of scenarios. Just the way it goes. I'm gonna infect that dude really good. Run, run. Hurts, doesn't it? Oh, shit! Nice! Oh! What a battle royale! Dude, props, man. Oh, and the Valkyrie gets me at the last second. Props out, dude. That was so badass. So badass. Good fight, man. Good fight. Good shit, bro. Good shit. Okay, I want to pull back a little bit. Eat it. Alright. Purple's looking pretty beast. Except you don't want to be grouped up around me. Looks like one's floating on top. Yep. Nice. Dude, badass, Blade! Nice drop. Got the Veli proc, too. Dude, badass. Kick ass. It was pretty good. Props up, props up. Props up. He waited for me. He was lingering. He was like, wait till I get him. I'm gonna get him. Good play, man. Good play. Okay. We know they're in here. They're pretty much tight. I just want to keep away from the blades. Red's doing some crazy shit. He got a little antsy. Got him killed.
Defeat draws ever nearer.
Might have got me killed. Bum rushed in. 12 kills. Suga's looking pretty good. That's that other blade. Got him twice on some little whatever mistakes, being a little overzealous as a blade, but that happens. You know, obviously, you know, I'm getting killed on some, you know, whatever. Okay, now see, they're staying pretty tight. I want to wait for that conflict. And I'm going to affect every one of their asses. Okay, second next to the highest. Sugar got one more kill, less death, so he ended up with the highest score. I got the second highest score on the game, on the match. So, you know, a couple little mistakes. Like I said, it's been a minute since I played Blade. But as you guys could see, you know, I'm pretty competitive. You know, I stay in, I keep competitive, and I run my builds pretty tight, you know, as much as I possibly can. Oh wow, that was easy. Thanks, son. Plaguebringer is my favorite DPS build right now, and curious what to expect in the near future. Yeah, it'll be interesting, buddy. It's really going to be interesting to see how a lot of things are going to change, especially with light attacks and how that's going to make adjustments. But I love Plaguebringer. I agree with you. I think Plaguebringer is a strong set. You know, I'm really glad, like, if you guys notice, I don't use the Empower, what most blades are accustomed to, because I don't want to get hemmed up with running my blade in that scenario. So I always tell people when I PvP, you know, I'm taking a look at, like, is there something that, am I dependent on one aspect to PvP? Can I make adjustments, or am I sitting there stuck? You know, it's nice when you see people get those easy 1-2 shot kills, but sooner or later, Nerf Bat's going to come along, and then what? Then you can't adapt because you're so used to rolling a 1-2 combo. Now you can't PvP on that tune because you never learned how to use your abilities, you know, in a scenario, a proper scenario on, you know, and that becomes an issue. You have to anticipate that. So if anybody asks me what my build is with this, it's pretty just cancerous. I'm not going to lie. This is basically the rebirth of my proc dot and drop. So I'm using the sheer venom. Now in the past, I used swamp raiders and I use friggin' vipers. So, and it was really OP, did a lot of damage in Velodreth. I sacked the Velodreth, right? Because why? I'm going to be using the Skeletrex. Skeletrex has a stun effect. Now, I already do stuns when I'm closing in, but if they're on a range, this has an AoE stun. So if there's 2 or 3, and I want to go ahead and I'm trying to 1vx a situation, what this allows me to do is stun the other 2 for 3 seconds, close in, wipe out, cloak out, back out, reapply, because 5.5 seconds I can go ahead and recast. But I also have the fear, so I want to go ahead and anticipate CC immunity. And once CC immunity hits, I have to be precautious. So I want to go ahead, be able to use the CC in especially if they're tight quartered, right? So if they're in tight quarter, it's 4 meters. Really nice amount, you know, there, if they're within it. The dots can proc it. So the sheer venom proc along with the poison injector can proc the Skeletrex. Really like it. It's still going to be dealing, you know, 3.2 with max pen, even if it's cut out. If it's not in max pen, then I'm still dealing like 2.8, 2.7, which isn't bad, given the CC effect. Plus I get that max stamina. And I am still using the Vipers. Even though Vipers did get a huge nerf, that dot effect, once again, can proc Skeletrex, runs up the CC, really works out nice. And like I said, I'm using that sheer venom now. And it's pretty friggin' whatever. Now, they're not going to be able to dodge, or you won't, once sheer venom's applied with the update, it can no longer miss. So once that effect's applied, they can't miss anymore. So sheer venom, even though by itself can be cleansed. Now keep in mind, people are going to be like, well, sheer venom should be nerfed. Well, sheer venom can be cleansed, right? That can be cleansed. So as strong as the set is, it has a countermeasure to it. So dots can be cleansed, right? You can out heal through them. The problem of it is if you get CC'd with the dot and the poison injector hits and you gap close and you hit everything at once, now it's lights out. But you have to play a little precautious against blades who run it. Also, sheer venom's great on majority of Stam builds, even though like with like Stamplar, I don't think it's as good as a set. Like with I've used it on the Stam Sork, Stam DK, and Stam Blade. It really performs well. Also, Stam Warden, I just feel like I can maximize way more burst damage with not using a set like sheer venom. So, like I said, there's a lot of sets I do, a lot of sets I don't. But blade-wise, like I said, I haven't played Blade in a while. I've been playing for like last 3-4 days just to break him out again. And it's pretty cool, you know. I'm pretty good with it. I'm not the best. I'm never going to claim I am. But really, once again, really good setup, really strong. When you get into Battlegrounds, especially if you don't have Morrowind, if you're going to become a Battleground player, remember the KDR means nothing, right? At the end of the day, unless it's Team Deathmatch, KDR means absolutely nothing compared to the W. So you want to go ahead play the objectives. So if you're going to play Capture the Relic, you want to cap or defend. If you're going to be playing Dom, you want to cap or defend those points. If you're going to play Chaos Ball, the team who holds the ball the longest up to the 500 points is going to win. So you really want to play objective to be a strong Battleground player. Battlegrounds are fun. I really like what the devs did with some of the new maps, especially the environmental conditions. Really cool stuff. I just hope that they take a 4v4 and make it maybe like a larger scale in the future, and maybe go 6v6 v6. That would be really kind of cool, and have a larger scale map, like for, you know, like Control or something, you know, to see how it works. Or, you know, it would be interesting to see how the devs in this game would do a larger scale Battleground. Not saying they will, but it would be cool in the future. And I think, you know, anything's possible in this game, and maintain, you know, that 3-team scenario. I really like it. I'm really liking Battlegrounds more and more. Like I said, they just need to make it more competitive. They're separating it. They're doing everything right with Battlegrounds. They just need to isolate vendor merchandise to get players, you know, the gear they want to use in their builds. And also, on top of it, it's incentivize it for the players who are going to do, you know, constructive BGs, be more competitive, and that prompts players to get teams together. If they can do that, incentivize it, it's really going to turn heads, and maybe put on different leaderboards. This way your team gets recognition. So pre-made team boards would be an awesome incentive for bragging rights, and also to get those teams their own recognition. So really, and then you could name your team, you know, associate it with a guild, and make a guild team that's, you know, associated with that. That would be really cool. So I really think there's potential here. The gameplay's fun. You balance, a couple minor things need to be addressed, but overall the game is fun in Battlegrounds. So that's my 2 cents. But if anybody has questions about Battlegrounds, Battleground play, please post and leave a comment below. Remember, for the event, log in every day. So if you are a paid ESO Plus member, okay, if you have a paid ESO Plus, make sure you log in for the next 6 days so you get your crates. All right, this is Mysticraven, this is ESO Daily. Thank you guys for watching, and once again and always, have a nice day.